football analysis channel, Football In and Out, and in this one, we're going to be looking at whether or not this has been Chelsea's best season since 2012. I did a similar one like this last week about Manchester United, but this one is going to be all about Chelsea, who won the Champions League for the first time since that 2012 victory. So let's get on with this video. So obviously now that football has ended, many questions are circulating about whether or not clubs have had good seasons. So what exactly is a good season? For me, a good season for a club would be consistently good performances, a better finish than the year before that, and some structural developments within the team. So was this a good season for Chelsea? If we look at it performance-wise, not quite, because of how they started. With Frank Lampard managing them, in the first few weeks, Chelsea were down. They were in 10th place, they weren't looking too good as a unit, and they had picked up a couple of bad losses against some smaller teams. So something that has been a big part of Chelsea's plan is how they brought in great new signings. So when they sold Eden Hazard to Real Madrid a couple of years ago, they used the money that they got from that to buy some really good players. And I really like the way that the Chelsea board spent their money. They bought Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and Hakim Ziyech, as well as some other players such as Mendy, Thiago Silva, and Ben Chilwell. So it was a really good, solid sort of transfer window that they had because they strengthened every aspect of their game. Something that really shocked me was their decision to keep Frank Lampard. I think that with Thomas Tuchel available, they should have taken it on the first go. And you can see what Thomas Tuchel has done to Chelsea. If they had appointed him at the beginning of this season, who knows where they would be now? Maybe they will be challenging for the title. Maybe they even won the title. Because Thomas Tuchel is one of those managers who's really experienced with a team of superstars. So when these great players such as Werner, Hakim Ziyech, and Kai Havertz came in, they didn't perform too well. Why? Because Frank Lampard doesn't know how to manage superstars. That's my opinion. I don't think he can make sure that they have their own part in the team rather than building it around those players. Thomas Tuchel, however, worked at Paris Saint-Germain, probably the most talented team in the world with the likes of Mbappe, Neymar, and I don't need to tell you, but he knows how to manage those kind of players. He knows how to create a team that works from each other and is not built upon one singular star. That's why he's been so good at Chelsea, because everybody knows what part they have to play and nobody is indispensable. So where did Chelsea go from here? I think that Thomas Tuchel has done a great job. And going back to the question that I asked at the start of this video, was this the best season since 2012? In my opinion, no, it wasn't. Obviously, it's very easy to make a case for it was, because they have won the Champions League for the first time since 2012. Great achievement. I take nothing away from how well Chelsea played in their Champions League campaign. However, I do not think that this was their best season since then. I think that when they had Eden Hazard in around 2017, 2018, they were a really dominant force in the Premier League, and they did challenge for the title for a couple of seasons. But after that, after about 2015, 16, they started falling. And once they saw Hazard, they really got a real dent in their team because he was such an important part of it. So I think that this wasn't the best season, but it has become a bridge into the next couple of seasons for Chelsea, which I think are going to be really, really good. And I'm going to make a prediction here. I think that next season, Chelsea will challenge for the Premier League title and they will do well in the Champions League. Maybe not win it again. Be really unthinkable if they win it again, but I think they're going to do really well next season because of how good Thomas Tuchel has made them. He has made them into a well-rounded unit, and that's why I think that next season Chelsea are going to be a real dominant force. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. It was all about Chelsea season review, and really congratulations to all of the Chelsea players and staff for winning the UEFA Champions League. They really pulled a rabbit out of the hat, but they really do deserve it because they've played brilliantly in the second half of the season. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye!